This is actually our first type of loss, complete loss, I would say. I mean, we've never filed a claim before. The things that happened, it was
27 years.
Yeah, 27 years here, and this is the first, I'll say, disaster to hit the house. I don't know how to explain it. It was just something, I didn't hear the train sound or anything like that. It was just rain, and then the rain and then the rain got heavier, and then I told my wife, the wind's picking up, and I saw the hail on the old deck that was there, and then within 10 or 15 seconds, I mean, you couldn't even see the end of it. It was just a complete whiteout of rain, and that's when everything came down. The main tree that took out the deck and the back of the house and everything was, that tree's about 150 years old, so it stood a long time, but not this time. Our biggest fear was, where do we go from here when the trees came down?
That's kind of right.
About who we have to contact and stuff like that, because of it being our first actual claim for anything. We were, I guess, for those few hours, we were wondering, what the heck do we do? My first impression of Elegant was that they were very capable, very knowledgeable, and
knew how to work with insurance companies.
Right, working with insurance companies to get everything done, the process of getting everything done, and told us exactly, don't worry about a thing.
Our son Ken, who's also in construction, knows Dave well, and he suggested Dave and called him, and Dave, he was maybe half an hour later or so, he was here.
First off, Dave, with Elegant, told us, we got to get the tarp on the roof to cover the hole in the roof, so that just in case it was going to rain later on, naturally, to keep that up. And then he told us everything that what will get the ball rolling and so forth like that, and that's exactly what he did. He got everything rolling, and it all fell into place. If somebody did ask me about Allstate, I would say they were very capable and helped us with everything. I mean, there was no glitches at all. And this, and that's what we were concerned about, because this was our first claim for any type of a homeowner or car, and I think they did an exceptional job of going through and saying, okay, you're covered, this is that, and so forth. And Elegant worked with Allstate and got everything worked properly. I guess the best part is they followed through with our claim. No problems at all.
The best part of dealing with Gary Mears, he understood exactly what we were going through, of course, and anything I said, he said, no problem. Send me a picture of it, I'll get it approved. I thought, phew. And within days, he called back and said, okay, it's approved. The number one thing I learned from this was getting a good insurance company and making sure you have good coverage.
Yeah, you got to have proper coverage. You don't want to skimp on it. I would highly recommend Elegant Restoration to help family and friends, because I think
if they're
in that situation, Elegant would, they look after you. They just don't say, well, we'll turn this in, we're going to get this done, and then you have to wait. Dave was on top of everything. If I called him and said,
or Rebecca
or Crystal, if something wasn't, came off or something like that, we'll get somebody out there right away. Or if it didn't go up right or something, they'd have it fixed right away. It wasn't, well, we'll get back to you next week or whatever. They were on top of everything.
Yeah,
that's what really made us feel good, because they went and did the process without any hitches. It went, I'd say, smooth as glass.
Mm-hmm.
No problems. Yeah, I would give Elegant a 10 out of 10. They were exceptional.